Hy werk nie. As ek die stream start dan flikker dan gaan die kamera af. Wanneer die stream begin, dan is hy af. Nee man, ek gaan nou nie weer agtig my hele tyd out. We see that we are already in the game with the Flaming Fireballs standing on 44 runs for a loss of 0 wickets. They are pretty pushed for time now since they've got a problem with where they had to start late. But we are lucky that the matches can start because of the rain last night and the week before, which caused some troubles. Just moving in a little bit closer so that we can see. The projected score for the Flaming Fireballs is standing on 132. Hopefully they will be able to reach that. And since this is the first match for the day, the pitch is fresh, but it's still a bit damp over there. So they've got a problem with a soft pitch, and they were asked or requested to just keep the first 10 overs to spinners. And that was the 7th ball, and we can see that there is a problem with the app as well in case, because we've got the same person loaded twice. We know that we had other problems over there as well, but hopefully we'll be able to sort that out as the day goes on. And we now say it's Jock Jacobs bowling. And that's going to be only a single run. Jacobs approaching. And that's going to be a big one, but he just nicked it outside. He's running back to third man. Will it be? No, it's not going to make it. You can see that projected score is coming, approaching. It's a big swing, but it's not going to connect as nicely as the batsman would have wanted. It's approaching. Another big swing, it's a big hit. And that was up in the air, nearly a catch, but it was dropped short and it went through for 4. We can see on our app that the names on the thing is Shamir Kanji twice, but 2 different scores. The one's got 36 from 25 balls and the other one 14 from 15 balls. Let me just confirm with one of the players who is the other person at the stumps. Wie bat nou? Okay. Dis right, nee, want die app wys 2 van dieselfde persoon. Maar met 2 verskillende scores. Maar in elk geval die ding loop weer. Is that out? That was bold. Oth is very, very happy about that one, and hopefully the app will draw through correctly now. in the MKTSE bomb squad very happy for taking that wicket after 8 overs. So the Flaming Fireballs are standing on 53 runs with a projected score of 126. Arthur would like to keep it in that region. Hopefully that his team will be able to catch that easily in the second innings. But this isn't over for the Flaming Fireballs. I've got a few good players still coming in. And it's Tommy van Olsen bowling. And that was just knocked off to a square leg. But the batsman will only be able to get a single run from that delivery. Tommy will also not be too worried about the singles coming through now. And that's another big shot. It's in the air. It's falling in no man's land. Quickly fielded, and it's only a single run from that delivery. Flaming Fireballs desperate to get the ball away. Just blocked away, and nothing coming from that one. Just knocked away for a single. We can see that this looks like a change of side, so it looks like the app might be behind with a full over, because normally they change at 10 overs, and the app says we are only on the 9th over now, and we see that the batsmen aren't updated either. Umpire Ayanla has a lot of trouble over there, struggling with the app, probably due to that he's also got a Huawei phone, and the management who would have brought him another phone just didn't bring one. But that doesn't matter. Somehow we will be able to sort that out during the day. Maybe before the second innings. And we can see that that projected score has crept up to 133, and so it was a better over for the Flaming Fireballs. Approaching, and that one is up in the air, but it's nobody, no field in that area. Threw in very hard, but only a single run from that delivery. And it's Jock Jacobs bowling again. And he's bowling from the Shimla end. The Tempe end being done already. Coming from a Shimla end. And that's another big hit. It's down the grass. Jock Jacobs just putting in those bounces every now and then, just to give the batsman a chance to lift the ball so that he can project a catcher. No, and that is a stump is out. That is a leg stump gone. Well bowled by Jock Jacobs. We can see that the flaming fireballs are now starting to make plans, and we can see uh, on the app that the names of the batsmen were updated. Now he's standing with the flaming fireballs on 62 runs for the last. It's probably now 2 wickets and not just the one. And is via low now at the stumps. We presume we'll see now as the app will update soon. Arthur is standing back. Jock Jacobs batting a faster delivery. And that one is wide. Well, yeah, it is. Ayana confirms that that is a wide. Approaching and nothing. Ball coming through on the leg side. And the fielders are requesting the bowler to just to keep the length consistent, keep it tight, and the bowler approaching. And that's one up in there. Is he going to be caught? And he scored. Maybe with almost with the struggle, but the batsman won't be that lucky today. He scored, and the bomb squad are celebrating. With the bounces coming through, that is exactly what Arthur is planning with his team, hoping for the faster deliveries in the second part of the first innings, because they were um, requested to keep the first 10 overs to spinners, to spinning balls or spinning bowlers. Now we see that the app has been updated. It looks like now the flaming fireballs on standing on 66 runs for the loss of 2 wickets is via low, and Taslam Rafat now at the stumps. And the bomb squad will now be very consistent with getting that ball tight to the stumps before these guys find their rhythm. So it's crucial to keep the wickets falling now. Arthur moving his field around now. They've got a youngster on the team, little guy. And is it out? Was it nicked? Ayanda says no. Arthur sounded very convincingly. I can guarantee you that the next ball will be exactly the same. Oh, and that's up in the air. Arthur just not that quick to get to the ball. Batsman can be very lucky that Arthur wasn't that quick off the mark. Another ball didn't struck it well. It's racing to the boundary, but it's not going to be a four. And the bowler approaching. It's Nick. It's running to the young guy in the team. We will be trying to switch to a camera angle or external camera in the second innings. Hopefully it won't break the app again. It worked well before the app started, so we just reloaded it and hopefully everything will go well from now on in. But we will be able to see that we've got some time during between the first and the second innings. Bowler approaching, Tommy van Olsen. And that one is up in the air. It's going to fall in no man's land. It's racing to the boundary, and will that be a four? Looks like it didn't make it. Didn't quite make it to the boundary, and Ayandla also doesn't confirm that that was a four. We haven't seen a six today yet. Hopefully we'll do. That one is racing to the boundary. Once again, it's all the balls being knocked to Cow's corner area. Keep knocking the ball to Cow's corner and deep mid wicket. Maybe a bit more comfortable playing the ball in that direction. Approaching. Oh, and he just missed that ball. Completely misread that ball. Batsman trying to get rid of his helmet now. Probably feels that it's starting to warm up too much, and he's probably starting to feel a bit uncomfortable. Another ball, he scratched it out from the wide, and that's not going to be a four. And the batsman are asking for his teammate, listen, let's run a little bit more runs. We can see that the projected score has dropped once again to 123. Oh, and that ball just came a little bit high. Batsman not that comfortable trying to hit it. Did he nick it? Looks like it. And that's another wicket down. And Arthur caught it. He must have heard something. He's close to the ball. And that's another wicket from the flying five balls falling in succession in the 12th over. And if you are wondering, the kid running on the field, he's one of the players. He's not just a kid feeling motivated to play with the big guys. He's part of the team. Moved out the camera a little bit so that the image is a little bit sharper, and we'll be able to see a little bit more from this angle. And we see the young boy is doing his best fielding that ball, and Arthur thanks him, making him feel comfortable and welcome in the team. And it's Jan Creer bowling. Flaming Fireball standing on 80 runs for a loss of 3 wickets. Projected score 125. Jan Creer approaching. Oh, and that was he in his crease. Also threw back the ball, but I'm pretty sure he was back in his crease as he was walking around the stumps. He'll be safe. Arthur just trying to Arthur trying to look for a second opinion. And that ball went right through. Oh, and it was misfielded. And the batsmen are being able to get another run from that misfield. Arthur just teaching the boy where to stand. Boy's got a pretty good arm on him. Ball didn't work, connect that well with the bat. Not as much as what he would have wanted. And it's now Christopher Pitcher bowling. And he was quick enough to this deep square leg. We'll just have to see. It looks like that is going to be the order of the day. Exactly why Arthur placed one of the batsmen always fielders over there, stopping the boundaries coming from that one. And there's another one going to deep square leg. And batsmen are asking for 3. They're not going to make it. Now the batsmen are starting to probably feel a little bit stressed over there, feeling that they might have a problem on their hands if they're not going to pick up the run rate pretty soon. Because if they still end with 124 runs after 20 balls or 20 overs, that's not going to be too much of a difficult target for the bomb squad to reach, even if they got a kid in the team. Obviously, there is no age limit, so people with any age can play. Anybody welcome. They don't discriminate against anything, no matter what your age, no matter what your gender. Everybody's welcome to come and play. And it's so nice of Arthur to give this young boy a chance to play with the big boys. And I've got a feeling during the week he's doing that anyway when they are busy with practices and whatever. He's probably playing for his school. And there's another appeal, but nothing coming from that one. Approaching. Oh, and that is a middle stump gone. Beautiful bowling by Christopher Pritchard. And that was SVLO losing his stump, taking a walk on a beautiful Sunday morning off the pitch. We can now say that the field of the bomb squad now getting a lot more optimistic, feeling that the end of the match might be in their sights soon. Now the next goal might be to get rid of all the players before the limit of the 20 overs being over. Not so much. I think don't think they consider the 129 projected score being too difficult for them. Being a very experienced team, except for the boys. They might probably not have any more stats for the young boys or the new guys in the team, but it doesn't mean that they're not playing cricket at all. It just means that would be their first time in the LMS team. And it's Martinez van der Merwe from the bowling end. Oh, and that's up in the air. Is it going to be caught? Now it's falling in no man's land. The batsman is safe. And he will be able to return to his wickets to bat another. Approaching from the Shimla's end. Oh, it was nicked and the ball has gone. Caught by Arthur. The batsman cannot believe it. We heard that ball up to here. Arthur throwing the ball in the air as soon as he's got it, knowing that he's done his job, that wicket has fallen. And now the flaming fireballs now in a serious situation where they might have a problem. Only 5 overs left. They're standing on 95 for the loss of 6 wickets, which means they've only got 2 wickets in hand, and they cannot go and swing at any ball now in the last 5 overs. Will the flaming fireballs make it to the 20th over? That is the one question that most of their teammates are now asking themselves, sitting on the side of the field. They've tried, haven't been able to do what they wanted to do. Now the stumps is SVLO with 13 runs from 14 balls, so he wasn't able to get the big total up to now. Mubin Ali now at coming up, he will be fresh at the stumps, so he'll won't have his rhythm yet. And as soon as he faces his first ball, he will be in danger of losing his wicket, especially as Arthur is now moving his field around, obviously knowing the opposite side, knowing their weaknesses. And it's so dangerous having such an experienced player on your opposing team. And that ball is up in the air. He scored. Well done. Another wicket gone. The one of SVLO just fell. And only one more wicket in hand for the Flaming Fireballs. They're not going to last the 20th over. Not by my projection. Or my prediction, actually. You can see Fulro Duplessis and Mubin Ali now at the stumps. Neither of them have faced the ball yet. So, fresh batsmen at the stumps. And the bomb squads are on fire. You know, if a bomb is on fire, it's tick, 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 boom, and they will be gone soon. Such a nice day for this youngster to start playing with the team, having such a great innings. I'm not exactly sure if it's his first time, but playing with the big boys and seeing how it's supposed to be done, how a plan comes together, good fielding, good bowling, and he will feel part of the team, especially in the second innings. Not exactly sure if they're going to have a special way of bowling to him, but the opposing team don't have to bowl underarm to him or treat him any differently. He's barely standing above the stumps. Looks like that was the team, which can only mean that the Flaming Fireballs didn't have all their players on the squad. Or the two people now being listed at the stumps. They aren't maybe, yeah. guess Andre didn't get the key. Okay, so that was just a quick break, and that would be probably because the match started late. It was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, which it didn't. It started about, I think, about 20 minutes late. But now we've got the bomb squad now batting. We will have to wait and see who is batting at the moment. See, they've got another camera over there, which they're going to try out. It's behind the stumps. You can just wait for the app. Maybe it will update soon. The first bowler will be bowling from the Tempe end. How's it? Now, yes. Okay, quickly going to change camera, see if it works, if we can get something else going here. Maybe a better view of the pitch. Just see how much time we've got. Okay, now we won't be able to do that. We'll be doing that with a later game this afternoon. The first delivery, and ball's just knocked to square leg. Just one run from that delivery. And we see it's Jake Jacobs and Martinez van der Merwe at no, that will be Martinez van der Westhuizen at the stumps. And that one is right through. Is it bowled? That ball is bowled. Gone. And the first wicket of the bomb squad falling from the second delivery in from the first over. Well done, Flaming Fireballs. That's the way you will be able to stop the bomb squad. Just keep doing that and you will get them in a panic. Looks like a Flaming Fireballs now are on fire. Very optimistic about their innings. Now approaching the stumps, we can see it is Tommy van Olsen coming in. He's used to knocking the ball all over the place. Maybe he will get some motivation back into the bomb squad, adding some more runs for them to feel comfortable with. And he's Rafat bowling. His third delivery. Oh, that one is. Did he knock? No, he didn't knock it. The ball is racing to the boundary, but he's not going to make it. He's going to stop short. And the bomb squad are standing on one run from after losing one wicket. It doesn't look good for the bomb squad. That is a cause for panic early in the game. How will they recover from this? No runs coming from that delivery. Maybe the batsmen are a bit rattled, losing their first wicket in the first over. It was the second ball. And that ball is just knocked to fine leg. Has the bomb squad's coach been so rattled that they will not be able to get that measly 93 runs from 96 balls? It sounds easy, but if your coach is rattled, that will not be the case. bowling. And that ball is neck to the back, but the wicketkeeper didn't catch the ball. Ball is racing to the boundary, but it's not going to make it. It's going to be stopped in time. That's a pretty good arm by that fielder. Some of the Flaming Fireballs wearing the shirts of their internationals that they've played earlier this year. Oh, that one is up in the air. Oh, but will it be caught? No, it's not going to be caught. Not going to be even 4 runs from that delivery, but that one found a lot of air. Flying with the birds. Another big hit. And 2 runs from that delivery. You can only wonder with some of the players negotiating their injuries, how many of them would have been able to play a little bit better if they would have recovered. And that's another ball. Oh, and that was nearly caught. Obviously, the batsman now feeling the pressure of having to score more runs. They only require 92 runs from 95 balls, but they might be looking for bonus points. On the point scale, the bomb squad, they've got 62 points and the Flaming Fireballs 60 points, so they've got the 2 points behind the Flaming Fireballs. They won't be getting a point for all the shirts, but obviously the bomb squad, neither will they get points for it. So they will be, is that going to race to the boundary? Is it going to be a 4? We cannot see the ball from this angle. It looks like it. Yes, that was a 4. And that will be a token of the bomb squad feeling the pressure of having to score runs. Maybe just relieving the pressure a little bit with the boundary every now and then. They can finish the game with singles. It's well in their range. But Rafat bowling and but Rafat already taking 1 wicket. The bomb squad will be cautious for his skills, for whatever he can deliver. And that's another big hit. It's up in there. Is it going to be caught? It's in orbit and it's well caught. Another wicket falling for the bomb squad. Beautifully caught. Second opportunity for the same fielder. And the Flaming Fireball's tails are up. Maybe a cause for concern for Arthur's team, for the bomb squad. Now standing on 15 runs. Not exactly sure whether the score has been updated yet, whether that is correct. But that is 2 wickets down for the bomb squad. I'm pretty sure we're well past the second over now. Bowling from the Tempe end, and that ball, there's nothing happening with that delivery. Now it's Anthony Harper to the bowling end, coming from the tempo end. And that one is not, it's not going to make the boundary. Feel it, it looks like it's only it's 2 runs, looks like 2 runs from that delivery. Nothing too serious. And we see some clouds rolling in, but it's not going to rain today. We can almost safely say that there is not a drop left in these clouds. As another big hit is racing to the boundary, but it's not going to be a 4. It's Anthony Harper bowling. Another big hit. This one sounded like it connected a little bit better, but looking at the way the ball runs, it didn't quite connect it as well as he would have wanted either. Another big hit is going to the boundary. It looks a lot better, but that is going to be a 4. And the fielder's leg was heavily strapped. So he's running with a injury. Now it's Rafat at the bowling end again, bowling from the tempi end. He's in the 4th over, and the bomb squad standing on a mere 24 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. They must have some serious pressure on their shoulders now. Anthony Harper just joking with one of his fielders, getting the ball himself. Rafat bowling from the tempi end. And that ball is racing to the boundary. It looks it's not going to make it. Even with the injured player, he's fielded just in time. And that's another hit to the that was maybe another hit to deep point. Rafat, another big hit. It's not a big hit, it's big effort. It doesn't quite go over to the ball. Rafat. Oh, and that ball was nicked. Wasn't caught by the wicket keeper. If he caught that ball would have meant that the bomb squad would have lost another wicket for sure. Now going into the 5th over. There might be some panic in the bomb squad end. They need to score 66 runs from 75 balls. They don't need to score boundaries. It's well in their limits to get to that target score, but at the rate of them losing their wickets up to now and looking at what they've got in the bank, um, they might have a challenge on their hands. Mubin Ali bowling. He's a gentleman with a heavily strapped right leg or right knee. How will it affect his bowling? Looks like he might be a spin bowler, so he was able to run, not very fast, not to his maximum effort. And we now see that there's a bit more attention from the Fleming Fireball squad. Well, stop just in time. That's not going to be a four. Well stopped just in time. Great piece of teamwork. We'll see another ball coming this way. No, nothing coming from that delivery. Ali. Another attempt, but the stump is gone. Ali taking another wicket, or his first wicket. But it's another wicket gone for the bomb squad, and they are seriously now in trouble. Now at the pitch is Philru du Plessis. He's on strike. Now we just wonder whether the bomb squad will survive 10 overs. Never mind, but then again, we also know that some of the more experienced players are yet to come in. Ali. Christopher Pitchett not off the mark yet. Now the field is, we can see that the batsmen are moving, or the fielders are moving in closer. Now obviously forcing the bomb squad to go for the boundaries. It's SW low bowling. Now seeing that for fireballs it's easier for them to pick up the wickets now. But that is going to be a boundary. Exactly what the bomb squad needed. And Unfortunately, they're going to need a lot more of those if they want to stand a chance of getting a bonus point. That is obviously, of course, if they win this match as well. But a double play can change the situation for the bomb squad considerably now. And whether that's going to happen, we just have to wait and see. Another big effort, just make almost catching the batsman out of crease. There's a camera standing there, and I'm pretty sure that the bowler was maybe a bit cautious of throwing the ball, hitting the. Oh no, that's almost a misfield. Not exactly sure if that was a boundary or whether that was a four. But the flaming fireballs are now starting to enjoy themselves. Another big effort. The ball is that is going to be a four for sure. Racing to the boundary. Anthony Harper picking it up. Returning. Bowler talking to his teammates. Not exactly sure whether they should now aim to stop the boundaries or stop the singles. But either way, the batsman will reflect on his decisions and just do the opposite. They can now reach the target score with either singles or boundaries. Doesn't matter. And Ali is coming in to bowl again, hoping to take another wicket. Ali moving the field the way he wants it. And it's just going to be a single from that delivery. Ali. Oh, that one is going to be a wide, confirmed by Ayanda. Miles away from where it should have been placed. That's a better delivery. And it's going to be rewarded with a single run. A lot better now. It can move in a little bit closer to the over there. I feel a lot better with this type of view. Well then, hopefully the sound comes through better on the website as well, on the YouTube channel. Shot's a lot better. There you go, something like that. A lot better. Was it out? Hallo, hallo. Lekker en jij?
Sorry, die games word dit allemaal uitgesluis op vandag.
Hierdie ene en dan die kwart voor 2 game by die Oval. Better shot. Now only 33 balls required from 33 runs required from 50 balls, and we can see that the bomb squad are kind of under pressure, but then the target score isn't that much either. But they are rapidly losing their wickets. Maybe a cause of concern for Arthur, because depending on what they've got in the bank, we know that they've got a young boy. Still have to see what his name is, but it's Ali bowling, and now they will be bowling since no, it's not Ali bowling, our apology, but they've switched sides and they're now going to bowl from the Shimla end. Going to move our direction over there. Maybe move out a little. I believe that's a lot better shot there. I need a single run coming from that delivery, and now we can look at, sorry, just testing the sound, how loud we can speak over here. Moving this on, move this to the back a little. Shot like that looks a lot better according to me, and that's straight to square leg. The wind has died down completely, and that one is nothing coming from that delivery. Rafat with another try, and that one is connected a little bit better. It's racing to the boundary. It's not going to be stopped, and that will be a full confirmed by Ayanda. What does the bomb squad to do? They might have been thinking of, after the first innings, have been harboring some ideas of maybe having this game over in 12 overs. That is not the case today. And now we see that standing on 70 runs for a lot of wickets. Christopher Pitcher just adding 4 runs to the total. They only require 40 balls, so it'll be a wicket. I think we having time of their life by scoring. That wasn't good. Going through that's all they need. We're putting a lot of batsmen, not a newbie, to cricket either, and he will not have difficulty playing the flaming fireballs. No pressure in any of them. Kanji. And that was no, it's not bowled, it's just knocked back for one delivery, or one run from that delivery. And the fireballs now just putting a lot of pressure on the bomb squad, hoping for them to make a mistake. Jock Jacobs now approaching his 50th run. 2 more runs and he's got his 50. He will be replaced by one of his, and which means it will be another dynamic in the game where the new person will have to take over and score the desperate runs that they need. More, depending on what going to be, is going to reach the boundary enough for Harper bowling from the Shimla end, and that is falling in no man's land. The batsmen aren't going to risk a run, knowing that Anthony Harper probably hit the stumps from way close by. It was a full toss. batsman just managed to get a hold of it and nick the ball. But the wicketkeeper would not have been able to catch that. Hopper. Oh, and that's being hit right over the head of his opposing batsman, or not opposing, his team. Off stump got needed right, and it's Arthur in being the no whatsoever. Only have to score 11. Just a mere Kanji. Oh, and he just, that ball got a bit of bounce out of the pitch with that one. Did he get his stride right, or is he just sending a message? That's another full toss. He's not being caught on the boundary. That was a misfield. Another possible wicket that got away. Now it's Arthur on strike. Team captain is required to score 7 runs from 28 balls. Other player coming up. We'll see how he will be batting if he's getting a chance. It will be so great to see how he will be facing the big guys. And actually more important, it will be interesting to see how he will be facing them. Or how they will be bowling to him. Kamji. Oh, batsman just got away with that one. Just got the bottom edge. Balls. And now it will be interesting to see whether they're going to be bowling to him any differently. Arthur maybe giving him some encouragement over there. Bomb squad now standing on 89 runs with a loss of 5 wickets. A young man now at the stumps. We're just waiting to see what the app says his name is. We know Arthur Creer is on one side. Jock Jacobs just made his 50. So now we can see how the bowler will be bowling to him. And the young man stood his ground. Only needs 7 runs. And the young man's got form. The bowlers aren't necessarily bowling slower to him. And that's another big hit. And the young boy is off the mark. He scored his run. Although it's not showing on the app, we can hear that the little man's name is Aiden. And he's still got his wicket. He's playing with the big guys. We're not saying he's a big boy in this game. He's skipping the big boy stage. He's playing with the men. Arthur Creer leaving that ball. Bomb squad only need 2 runs. Facing 22 balls. Will Arthur be able to get it? No, it's just knocking that ball away. He's in no hurry to make that 2 runs. Probably looking for the right delivery so that he can finish the game with a boundary. Oh, that's just getting the bottom edge. Maybe Arthur is just batting for the young boy to finish the game. Hitting the winning shot. What a big opportunity for this young boy to make his mark in the big leagues. In a few years, when he's finished school, he can come here and no, it will be Arthur facing. Our apologies. Arthur's got 29 runs to score that 1 ball, or the 29 balls to score that 1 run. Will he finish it with a boundary? He's obviously going for it. That was it. That is it for this match. Bomb squad winning the flaming fireballs. And it's well done to the Bomb squad. They're going into the semi-finals together with the fireballs, but they will be adding some points to the tally. What an excellent innings. Maybe we can get some more scenes from this young man leaving the pitch. Young boy named Aiden. going, and he's being by the opposing team. And that was it for today. Seeing you a bit later today at 2:15. We will be showing the match between the CPI Masters and the Mega Masters. That's a Division 2 game, and there's some exciting stuff happening over there as well. That will be all for today. Thank you very much, and